Hey guys, it's NitroBex and 26650 is making a comeback. I'm doing a first look today at the AMiGO chain reaction mod. This is actually kind of a different style mod, and it's kind of interesting. And the best part about it, I think, is 26650s. They're back. Really? Okay, let's go down to the desk and take a look at this thing. So, immediately going to the desk. Wow, packaging. It's a metal case. Okay. So, you swing the little lever there to open it, and you are greeted by an instruction manual. Instruction manual is fairly basic. Has all the information you need, goes over the operating procedures, the minimums and the maximums. Let's cover those minimums and maximums right now. You're looking at between, I believe this one goes 7 to 40 watts, and it will go as low as a 0.3 ohm. So let's set that aside. Now, I got looking in the case, and I guess the day of the blue screwdriver's gone because I was trying to figure out what this thing is. So I had to look through the instruction manual. This is their flathead screwdriver. It's knurled. There's no threading on the inside. This is a screwdriver for adjusting your vent ports and your battery height if needed. And then, of course, you have the mod. So let's pull the mod out, start talking about it, and start looking at it. The mod itself is a 26650 tube. Has a 510 connector. It does have some air pads on it so that you can use bottom airflow tanks. It is a copper tube with carbon fiber over it. The bottom here is where you put your battery in. And you can see up in there that's copper with the carbon fiber over it. It is insulated. Looks beautiful. There's an air gap under here. It kind of almost feels like a pistol grip without looking like a pistol. So let's get a battery in this and let's start going over the functionality. I'm using an MNKE 26650. Drop it in with the positive up. Screw on the connector. And you are greeted by AMiGO chain reaction, and then it has a very DNA style look to it. You have battery bar representation. I'm sorry, it will go up to 50 watts. I was incorrect there. It will go up to 50 watts, even though the operating manual says it'll go to 40. Those are recommended settings. It shows you your ohms and the voltage it's planning to fire it at. You have a up arrow and a down arrow, and this is your fire button. They're the tactile DNA 30 style buttons. They are extremely clicky, very positive feel from them. For menuing, 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. Okay, so let's get an atomizer on this and let's go up so we can take a better look at the vapor production. Okay, so the atomizer I'm going to be running on this is the Skyborg. I have it built at a 0.4. Again, I'm going to be testing these things to the limit. So what you're going to see here is a 0.4 running at 50 watts. Running the single coil. Okay, so let's take a vape. Certainly feels like a 50 watt vape. The regulation on this I did check out is pretty good. Now we're going to run into a slight issue with the chipset here. Not a huge deal, but it is something you'll want to be prepared for when you fire the mod. So there's the fire button. Let me fire it with this hand so you can see when I press it. There's about a second delay. Up, there goes the vapor. Up, there goes the vapor. Now, again, this is a beta unit, so we have contacted the good folks over at AMiGO, and that is one of the things they're going to look at is changing the firmware to get it to fire faster. Absolutely awesome production out of it. This thing feels rock solid. The ergonomics on it are actually really comfortable. This is another mod that lends itself towards finger firing rather than thumb firing, though it does work thumb fired. It's not too awkward. The pistol grip ergonomics of it, without looking like, it doesn't look like a gun, but if you're a firearm owner, this is extremely what it feels like. It feels like a pistol grip. It's just awesome in performance. Now, the finish on it is a little more satin. So I have a steel atomizer on the top. You can see the satin sort of finish on it. Still an absolutely gorgeous mod. Carbon fiber over copper. It's making great connection, and it's a very simple interface to work with. I hope this has helped you. See you again next time.